All right, let's talk about one of the weirdest and maybe one of the most powerful trends on the entire internet. It's this global thing built on, of all things, whispers and quiet little taps. And somehow it breaks every single rule of what we think should go viral. We are, of course, talking about ASMR.
You know how it starts. It's usually something really simple, like a whisper.
Or maybe some gentle sounds, like someone tapping on a book.
And that is the central mystery, isn't it? We live in this world of constant noise, where everything is about outrage, conflict, shouting to get your attention. So how in the world do these super quiet, almost content-free videos become so massively popular? The answer, it turns out, goes way deeper than you'd think. See, to really get our heads around this, we have to kind of throw out the old playbook on what it means to be persuasive. This isn't about someone trying to win an argument or sell you on an idea. It's a totally different game, which means we need a whole new way of looking at it. Okay, so what does that actually mean? Well, think about it like this. The old way of thinking was all about, how do I persuade this one person? But today, that's not really the most important question. The new question is, how do I create something that the system itself will want to spread? We're talking about the algorithms, the platforms. It's less about convincing a person, it's about being compatible with the machine. So let's put on our detective hats for a minute. We're going to break down ASMR's secret power using 3 ancient rhetorical clues. You've probably heard of them. Ethos, that's all about the relationship and trust. Logos, that's the proof, the logic. And Pathos, the emotional engine. First up, clue number 1. Ethos, the relationship. Now, traditionally, when we think of trust, we think of an expert, right? Someone with credentials and years of experience. But ASMR creators, they flip that script completely. This is where it gets really fascinating. They become this intimate, anonymous caretaker. It's not about who they are, their name, their life story. It's about a simple, unspoken promise. Hey, for the next 10 minutes, I'm just here to help you relax. I'm taking care of you. That creates this powerful feeling of intimacy, but without any of the messy personal details. And that feels really, really safe.
Okay, so that caretaker relationship leads us right into our second clue, logos, which is all about proof. And again, normally proof means facts, data, a well-reasoned argument. But in the ASMR universe, yeah, proof is something else entirely. The logic here isn't semantic. It's not about words. It's somatic. It's about your body. An ASMR video isn't good because it makes a brilliant point. It's good if it actually does something to you physically. Does it give you those tingles? Does it make you feel relaxed? Does it help you fall asleep? That's the only proof that matters. That's it, right there. The proof is literally in the tingles. You don't have to analyze it or debate it. You just feel it. Your own nervous system tells you if the argument is valid. It's kind of brilliant. And this all leads us to the final and maybe most surprising clue. Pathos. This is the emotional engine that makes things go viral. Now, think about most viral content. It runs on high-octane emotions, right? Outrage, shock, drama. But ASMR's engine, it's the exact polar opposite. Instead of stoking fires, ASMR spreads through this deep, quiet feeling of shared comfort. All those gentle sounds, that focused personal attention, they're actually simulating these really primal acts of care. And that creates this incredibly powerful, soothing bond. So people don't share it to get a reaction, they share it to offer relief. Okay, so let's just recap our clues real quick. We've got the caretaker relationship, proof you can feel in your body, and an emotional engine built on comfort. So, is this just a neat way to explain a quirky internet trend? Is that all we're doing here? No, not even close. What ASMR is actually showing us is a massive, fundamental rule about how all communication works now in the 21st century. And this right here, this is the key. Our modern media systems, the algorithms, the social platforms, they don't select for what's correct or even what's best. They select for what's compatible. ASMR didn't get huge because it won some debate. It got huge because it was perfectly compatible with a deep-seated need in the system, a need for calm in an ocean of noise. And here's the thing. ASMR is not a one-off. It's actually just the tip of the iceberg for a huge emerging category of media that plays by these exact same rules. Welcome to the world of cozy media.
You've definitely seen this stuff. It's things like slow TV, that 8-hour video of a train ride through Norway. It's those mesmerizing craft videos of someone shining shoes or throwing pottery. It's ambient soundscapes. It's even a whole genre of books called cozy fantasy. This isn't just escapism, it's a full-blown systemic response to the world we live in.
And if you look at the blueprint for all this cozy media, what do you see? It's the exact same framework from ASMR. The relationship is quiet companionship. The proof is sensory and aesthetic. And the emotional engine runs on calm, low-arousal bonding. It's this powerful, coherent counter-system.
You can really think of it as a corrective ecosystem. It's not just entertainment. It's a functional adaptation. It's a space people are actively using to, heal their own nervous systems from a media environment that is just constantly screaming for more attention, more outrage, more everything.
So the big picture here isn't just about ASMR. It's about having a new lens, a new tool that empowers you to see the hidden machinery, the hidden stance behind all the content you come across every single day.
And it's a tool you can start using right now, seriously. The next time you're scrolling or watching something, just pause and ask yourself these 3 simple questions. 1, what's the relationship here? Is this person an expert, a friend, a caretaker? 2, what counts as proof? Is it data or is it a feeling? And 3, what's the emotional engine here? What feeling is this content trying to spread? Because what this all shows us is that sometimes if you can just look past all the shouting and listen really closely to the quietest, weirdest messages out there, that's where you find the deepest rules of how our world actually works. So I'll leave you with this to think about. Now that you have this new lens, now that you can start to see the system behind the content, take a look at the media you consume. What's its hidden stance? And maybe even more importantly, what's the stance of the messages you're putting out into the world?